Do you remember when we talked to Goff a few weeks ago, and he said at a podium, and Dan Campbell said it, he said this team's superpower is their ability to not let momentum build against them, that they bounce back?
Yeah, but that's just talk.
Well,
that's
but didn't they do it all year long?
But they didn't do it after the second half.
No, they didn't. But they
right?
counted on them being themselves, and they weren't. There was a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, let's talk about deviation from the norm. I can't believe we're doing this.
Dude, don't do it. Don't.
The deviation from the norm.
No, he's doing
Josh Reynolds had 2 drops in 60 targets. Okay? He dropped the ball 3% of the time. Jahmyr Gibbs fumbled on an exchange. He touched the ball, 312 times or 280 times, whatever it was. I did the math, and he had 2 fumbles. It was 0.08% of the time. These are massive deviations from the norm. Dan Campbell going for it on 4th and 3 in field goal range. He did it 20 of 24 times and converted 17 of the 20 times. That's 85%. Him not going for it and them not making it is outside of the way he operated all season long. The deviation from the norm is greater that the players didn't make the plays than Dan Campbell went for it. Like, if you talk about the way they spent their entire season, Josh Reynolds spent the season being a reliable target, and he dropped 2 turnover passes. Jahmyr Gibbs fumbled on 0.08% of his carries. Fumbled. Fatu Melifonwu was a one-man wrecking crew in the blitz. Let Purdy get away. These are massive deviations from the norm. Kindle Vildor, okay? I have no idea what the probability of an interception there was, but it was way higher than the probability of a completion for 51 yards. Dan Campbell did what Dan Campbell always did with great success all season long. And these other things that happened during the game were massive deviations from the norm. This is why I'm okay with the call.
Hey, man, you're going there.
Well, this is why I think we should. I want to embargo the topic all summer, because I guarantee that what I just said doesn't impact the people that think he made a mistake at all. Nobody who thinks that Dan Campbell blew it is going to go, "Oh, Karsh brought up a good point." They're not. This is. I think the camps have been set, the flags have been planted, but hey, we can do this. We can probably do this all summer until the next season starts. And the crazy thing is, I do wonder how many of these people literally parachuted in on Lions football, didn't watch every single play of every single game, and didn't see him do this with tremendous success all season long. And
I think they'll have selective memories and just block that out because they don't like the idea of going for it so often on 4th down. And what they fail to realize is that the success rate was as high as it was. And it played a huge role into why they were 12-5, winning the division, why they won the first 2 playoff games, and why they were in position to win the NFC Championship game. And then crazy things happen, and they failed on plays that they normally easily convert.
Now,